Fester, any last words, my friend?
Wow. It's here.
It is.
Listen, it's been an honor to be here, MJ. I love you. Love the guys here at the station. All the friends we've made over the years. All the great videos that are still online that'll live long after the show on YouTube. VH Video helped us through all those videos. We thank those guys. And it's been an honor to work here. It's been an honor to be on the show. And when it's time for me to kick the bucket, I'm sure looking back, one of the great pleasures of my life will be being on this show. I've really loved it. Loved every minute of it.
Thank you, buddy. Mayor.
Mayor. Yes. Well, I'd like to thank all the listeners and everybody that's actually listened and enjoyed the show for such a long time. And thank MJ for bringing me from Jacksonville to Tampa. Thank you very much. And, you can always keep up with all of us on Facebook and Twitter if you want to see where we're going in the future. I'm looking forward to the next step in my life. So,
Froggy, great talent, great crank calls. You're going to be a great asset for another show somewhere, and someone would be crazy not to hire you as an ensemble player on another program. Froggy, any last words, buddy?
Goodbye.
That's about it.
That's it.
What do you got to top that, Hurricane?
Hurricane, what you got?
Well, first of all, thanks for turning my mic on.
no problem.
No problem.
That's been a problem for a long time. No, I want to thank everybody. First of all, the fans, everyone who listened to the show. It's been a pleasure, just talking to you and entertaining you. I got to thank you, MJ, Froggy, Fester, Meredith. I mean, the long list of people that I've worked with, all the interns. I got to thank them because if it wasn't for the interns, God, my job would be horrible. I mean, you think it's bad on the radio? Yeah, behind the scenes, even worse. Management, listen. Also, I just got to say, I'm going to wrap it up here. It is kind of sad. I mean, I've been here since day one of the show, and I'm watching it come to an end, and I'm glad I'm ending on a high note.
Well, thank you, buddy. I have a list of folks, and I'm going to miss people on this list. BJ and the crew, and Mark Chase and Dave Reinhardt, they hired me. They brought me over from West Palm Beach in 1994. I remember I was in West Palm Beach. I had come from WPLJ in New York, and I was working for Scott Shannon for about 4 years, 2 in New York, 2 prior in Los Angeles at Pirate Radio. And I was doing a morning show, the MJ Morning Show, the MJ Kelly Morning Show on WOVV 95.5 in West Palm. And I get a call from Mark Chase saying, hey, man, hey, buddy, I've heard you. I like your show. I want you to come over for an interview. Looks like we're going to have a morning show opening. So I drove over on a Saturday. I got in my car, drove up the turnpike, got off at Yeehaw Junction, drove all the way across. I had never been to Tampa. And this was in early January of 1994. I met them first at the radio station, right here. Then we drove over to the Ringside Cafe on 4th in St. Petersburg. That's where I first met Dave Reinhardt. He met us there. We talked for a couple hours at the Ringside. And then we headed over to El Cap for a cheeseburger. And, to this day,
oh, come on, man. You tear it up? Oh, come on. Listen.
Don't make fun of him. Let him go.
Listen, to this day.
hang on.
Okay. 18 great years, man.
Hang on. I said I wasn't going to do this, but, and that's cliche as well. So.
Yeah, let me get a camera, take a picture of this so I can put it up on Twitter.
Let's put this up on YouTube. This is great.
This doesn't happen much.
That doesn't happen ever.
Now, to this day, we still go to El Cap a couple times a month. Best burger around. So, BJ, Dave Reinhardt, may he rest in peace.
Right.
Mark Chase, Randy Michaels, Jeff Capucci, Domino, Joe Mama Johnson, Shannon Gibson, Kelly Thorson, Kerry Ingram, Dan DiLoretto, Jason the Buffoon Boy, Lenny Lyons, all these folks. Eric Chase, Bonnie.
Good old Bonnie.
Russell Link, Martin Giles. Hope Martin's great. Lamosa, Kristen, I had you on the list, and you guys showed up today. I mean, that's unbelievable. Mike Kaminsky.
Rhonda, the radio receptionist.
Rhonda, the receptionist. You know, it could go on and on.
Sure.
You know, the current crew at Clear Channel.
Unitard.
Oh, yeah. You know, Doug Hammond and Tommy Schmuck on Wheels. You know, it's the end of an era here. And we had, you know, a great run. You know, great ratings, great revenue. And, you know, doing, you know, CHR, Top 40 Radio, a morning show like this, continuously for 18 years. It doesn't happen much. And the most important thing is you, the listener, that kept us here. You listened, and we entertained.
And now the end is near.
There we go.
So I face
I thought we were doing Boys to Men.
final curtain. My friend,
Who brought the
I'll
cheese?
say
All right,
This is
screw
awesome.
it. No, that's not gonna be my final song.
That's funny.
I like big butts and I can't
There we go.
You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in,
That's gonna be my final song.
in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up?
I'm sprung, too.
Well, stuck.
All right.
That's probably your first song.
You know, it might have been.
Hey, I wanna get whipped out.
All right, we're done, folks. The end of the MJ Morning Show. Thanks a ton for all the listeners that have stuck with us all these years. And the Schnitt Show continues. So I'll see you this afternoon on the Schnitt Show, 3 to 6 Eastern Time, locally in Tampa on 970 WFLA and also nationwide. And for the very last time, this is the MJ Radio Network. And this is FLZ. Have a great day, folks.
FLZ.
Traffic.